homework. Like, they would, everyone who's listening went through school. I think like they would assign a book report, and like, it's not that I did it poorly. It's that I didn't do it. Just like I literally in 4 years of high school did zero homework, zero. Like something happened where I just knew that, at that point, high school, I was already working in my dad's liquor store and selling a lot of baseball cards at shows, and just kind of, and it was, look, this is pre-internet. The world was different. I grew up in an immigrant family. We lived in we just moved to like rural New Jersey. When I tell you we lived in our own little 4 or 5 person cocoon, my family, we really did. It was very, 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 in hindsight, deeply immigrant. You know what I mean? Like we didn't have like my parents didn't have American parent friends. Like my mom wasn't friends with any of my high school friends' parents. Like my mom asked me about what I'm doing for college February of my senior year. I was like, Mom, it's over. I'm not going to college. She lost her mind and forced me to like go. And I got like a postcard in the mail from Mount Ida College, filled it out. And that's literally how I went to college. Like, so, I think if I was growing up today, my intuition is that it would have been okay for me not to go to college, and it would have just all been handled differently. And honestly, I think my teachers would have said to me, like, I have a bright future, instead of saying what they did back then, which was, you're a loser, you're going to be a garbage man. That was the big thing, Sam, in the 90s. Your teachers would tell you you're going to be a garbage man, which I think is really crazy, because actually it's a very good living with a high pay, it's a high pay scale.
Our friend just started a garbage business, and he's doing like $300,000 a year of income.
Jokes on you, Miss Kennedy.
Yeah. Even if you don't do even if you don't build a business and you work for the city, it's like a well-paying job in comparison to alternatives. Nonetheless,
you're like, by the way, the thing that would have been more effective is to say, you're going to end up a high school teacher. Unfortunately, that would be a brutal burn for themselves.
It's really wild. Like that was, my mom did such a good job, and like, I was very respectful, even though the teachers weren't reciprocating. But I used to think like that. I used to be like, I'm selling $2,000 in sports cards a weekend, right? I'm making $1,000 in profit. I'm like, if I only did this, right, I'm making $52,000 a year. And I also knew that I was in school fucking all day, every day. You know what I mean? And I was just like, man, like I make more money in theory than my teachers. There's a disconnect, but I didn't think of it like arrogant, right? I wasn't like razzing or a dick. I was just not confused. I was intrigued. I was just like, had this incredible